getting it, cuz. Send that thing. It's your boy, Jay.Mitch. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Jay.Mitch. I'm up here today to talk about the latest purchase I've made. So before we get into it, I'm going to say, if you have not yet, please comment and subscribe to your man's channel. I'm going to slow walk this a little bit because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Now, this is a Raminator, Primal Raminator, and it has been upgraded and built with great detail to quality and parts and everything. This car is a beast. I would love to claim that I built this car, but I did not. My buddy David Dalmas of High Vault RC, located in Cali, built this car. My boy Jody Tension, he's sort of close by to me, but this car was originally built for him. Jody had it for over a year, didn't run it. He had it posted on Facebook, and we him and hawed about it. And you know, what do you get the RC guy who has everything? You get him this. So this is what I'm bringing to you guys today. So I just want to shout out both David and Jody for this build. What you are looking at is a Primal Raminator electric brushless conversion, and also with the deal included a fresh Futaba 7P XR. After I get this car sorted out and get everything set, the 7P XR will go up for sale. It will have a receiver, and it will have a Lifey battery included as well. So if anyone's interested, leave me a comment or reach out to me by email, jay.mitch.rc@gmail.com, or send me a DM and via Instagram or Facebook. If you're interested, I'm going to ask $450 for this, and that's going to be shipped or local deal. So just want to talk about that real quick. So, and this is a fresh boy. This thing has no scratches on it. This thing is crazy. It's an ultimate remote. I'm actually maybe thinking about keeping it for myself, and maybe keep it as my basher radio and sell one of my 10PXs. But I will let this go. I know people are looking for the 7PXs because they have the same features pretty much as the 10PX. Yeah, all right. So that's that. Let's get to the shits, guys. This is what you guys want to see. Let's be honest, guys. You guys like the radios. You guys want to see this car. Before I even get into it, let me give you guys a quick size comparison. Up top here is my Traxxas XRT. On the bottom is the Raminator. I always hear people say you got to see this thing in person to really understand the scale of it. This thing is like the size of like a Power Wheels, man. This thing is crazy. This car is huge. That was sort of one of the reasons why I was on the fence about getting it in the first place, because of the sheer size of it. I already knew from my experiences with the 5Ts, lugging them through the house or up and down basement steps, it's really not something that you're going to want to use all the time, because it takes a lot of effort even just to get this thing started. It's so big, like I couldn't put the wheels on until we got it, down here in my basement. But anyway, let me take you guys for a quick walk around the car so you guys can see really what we're up against, guys. This thing is huge. I'm still savoring the car. I know, like I said, I'm slow rolling it for y'all. And also, this car has been on YouTube. This is on David Dalmas's High Voltage RC channel. He posted a video of this over a year ago running. So this isn't, if you've seen his video, this is that same truck that he built. So this car is not just a showpiece. Literally, this car was ran once or twice, and when Jody received it, it's just been sitting in the storage bin. And he said, I can't run it, it's too big. And I'm like, I didn't understand, I couldn't get that concept, but I see what he's talking about. But trust and believe me, I will be running this thing. Whether I'll be keeping it, I don't know, but this is one of those things that if you got everything, this is like that last check mark for me. You know, I thought the MCDs would be it, but this thing, I don't know how you get any bigger than this. Then if you get anything bigger than this, you might as well be getting a real truck or something. I don't know. Or a real motorcycle or a real car. I don't know how much more you can do. So this is a V2 Raminator, but yeah, it has some V3 updates on it. And it also has the extension kit to lengthen the wheelbase. So if it looks a little wide at the bottom, that's because the wheelbase has been lengthened. I don't know of any more upgrades that can be added to this car. I asked David, I said, dude, the list was shorter of what he hadn't done to the car than what the car needs. I'm like, I had no knowledge of this platform. I was just gonna get one and build as I go and learn. But David built this car. He's the man. He knows this shit inside and out. He's got these primals. I know everything else. I have zero clue about what upgrades are required for this primal. So I've been watching videos and everything is done for the most part. Now, one thing I will be changing very quickly is this body. Shout out to Elbert Mack. Said this thing looks like a big orange cone. And I didn't think about that until I saw it. I said, this shit is a big orange cone. So this body will be more of a basher body, or I don't know. We'll see what happens, but definitely gonna change the body out. So yeah, so let's look. So I talk about the lengthening kit. So let me take the body off for you guys, which I kind of already did, and show you what we have going on. Take your shoes, guys. So as you can see, we have the NSDRC servos, two of them, steering servos. These servos are $250 a piece. And then also I have a third servo to control the brakes. This thing has disc brakes front and rear, right on the back of the differentials there. And that's all controlled by a cable that this servo operates. For the ESC, we are running a 12s Flyer ESC with a cat pack. This is a Ripple Killer 16S cat pack. Also, this car is running the Johnny Crash conversion kit. And down there, we're running the big Lenner 3080 motor. This thing is going to be a beast. Also, you know, with the Johnny Crash kit, it included the carbon fiber battery trays. And these are my batteries, but this China Hobby line battery is included because with the Flare, because it doesn't have a BEC, you have to run a separate battery to run your servos. And with the amount of servo powers that this thing has, so much torque and so much power in these servos, you really need a powerful battery. So this China Hobby line 3S 3000 milliamp LiPo will do the trick. Also inside, we're running the Futaba receiver. Like I said, it's set up for the Futaba 7PXR already. Look at this wheelie bar. This wheelie bar is huge. And when I'm looking at these wheels look like they could have came off a 1/8 scale Bucky. Just to give you guys a sheer scale size of what this car is. These wheels look like they could have came off of a Typhon or something. That's how huge the wheelie bar wheels are. Let's talk more about the suspension. These shocks are from a V3 Raminator. So all the shocks have been upgraded to the V3 Raminator shocks. We got the helical diffs. We have these limiting straps here on each corner. I'm thinking about, I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna think about it, but I'm thinking about running the dual shock setup that you see like Kevin Talbot and all those other guys running. But I want to run the car first. I don't really plan on jumping the car. You know me, I'm gonna be probably more ground pounding it and pulling it out once in a while for events or something like that. This thing is crazy. Like I said, I'm just in awe at the sheer size of it. Everything has been upgraded. Everything's been touched in the car. The car's been sorted and going through. So it won't happen today, guys, because this video is long. Oh, also look, the body mounts were upgraded. So we have two body mounts left and right on the center of the car. Then we have 4 additional body mounts in the back, and then there's 2 body mounts up front. So this car, body mounting is not going to be a problem with this car. Yeah, but this is a lot to take in, guys. So I've got to end the video. I'm going to find some more stuff on here to upgrade. I don't know what I'm going to upgrade. Like I said, right now the body, I'm doing the body upgrade. I'm doing, maybe I'll look and get those carbon fiber discs from my buddy David. And I mean, I think that's as hard as I'm going. Only other thing is, like I said, this is a 12s ESC. Maybe I'll upgrade it to 16. But based off of David's previous video, this thing going 55 miles an hour is going to be plenty, I think, for me. The big boy toys, like they might as well be real cars. So I really got to take this to, I don't know if I'll be able to take this out back. I don't know if the back is going to be enough. I might have to take this to the park, to a nice soccer field, football field, and where no one is, and run it like that. But anyway, I am selling other cars. 7PXR with the battery and the receiver. I'm probably gonna be asking $450. That price includes shipping, US, and even if it's local, it's gonna be the same price. This car, I love the little Kyosho, man. I set it up. I upgraded the. This is the Kyosho Phaser. This is one of the newer models. It's the long wheelbase with the Toyota Tundra body. This car is making me want to get a Toyota Tundra, man. But it's pretty much a shelfie, man. We got the light kit installed. We converted it to brushless. I upgraded the drive line to metal CVDs front and rear, and then the center. I mean, I touched as much as I'm going to touch, and that's a lot. I touched a lot on this car, but I would let this go for $350. I let this go for $350. I'm sure I have more than that in it. It's shelf, never ran, never hit the pavement. I've never done anything with it but build on it, and it's just sitting here sort of collecting dust, so that can go for $350. I also have this Mugen MGT, well, MTC 5. It's a little temp scale pan car. It's a cool little pan car. I was going to speed run it. Kind of lost interest. It's just kind of sitting on my shelf, taking up space. Right now, it has a Savox low profile servo down there in the motor. I would let this go as it's sitting right now. This was a nitro car, but it was converted to electric. But I would let this go. All you would have to add is your own ESC and battery and the receiver. I let this go. Let's call it 300 ship US. I'll let it go, but I'd be open to offers at this time if anyone's interested. Now, what you have here is an Axial SCX10, but it's upgraded. It has a custom paint job by the homie Juan Corona. I got this from Adam. I did a little bit of trade deals with him, but it's upgraded. We have Trill wheels, all around blue Trill wheels. Also underneath, we updated the setup to a Mamba Copperhead system 4S capable. Also has a Spectrum receiver with it. The battery's in here, but the battery's not included. It also has a light kit. Also updated the bumpers, front and rear, to the Endura bumpers for the car. And I don't know, I'm just not crawling. I enjoyed the build, and I just really wanted to get into crawling. This is a sensor system. I got it ready to really be serious, but I kind of just lost interest in it. So I'll be willing to let this go. And one thing I want to detail, I forget what this little center servo does, but it pretty much locks the rear so that you can, you know, be able to get tighter turns. I can't think of the name of it, but that servo is not working correctly. It's going to take for me to sell this car and not care. I know it's well over $900 in this build, but I would let this go for $675 shipped. I let this go for $675 shipped as it's sitting without the LiPo, but it will include the radio and the receiver. So that can go, and that's it for now. That's going to be it for now. I actually do have more cars I want to sell, but I think I'm just going to add a portion moving forward to, you know, end of the video of cars that I'm ready to get rid of. I gotta end the video on the Raminator side of the game, guys. First person I'm gonna shout out, because the day I'm gonna post this video is gonna be a very special day for me. I'm gonna say happy birthday to me, guys. Turning 43 today. Thank you in advance for the happy birthday shout outs. Shout out to the homie Dave Dalmas. Shout out to Jody for making me a deal I couldn't refuse, or I basically was gonna get chopped in the neck, because I don't know if you guys know, Jody, he's a martial arts champion. I don't want no problems. So he threatened my life and said, "You buying this shit?" I said, "Okay, I'm buying it." So like, he cool dude, good guy. Shout out to my homie Dave Hubbard, rest in peace, my guy. Shout out to Ted. Shout out to Adam at RC Discounts. Shout out to Hector and Mark at RC Discounts. And shout out to the homie Big Willie. Shout out to everybody who supports your boy's channel. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. Y'all be good now. Peace.